All right, now we're looking at 15 through 17, some fill in the blanks for a proof. Justify the last two steps of the proof. It's given that segment RS is congruent to UT. So I'm going to mark that on my diagram, and RT is congruent to US. Prove that the triangles are congruent. So given this information, notice that ST is shared with both triangles, so we can say that ST is congruent to segment TS. Those segments are congruent by the reflexive property. All right, and then because of the reflexive property, we have three sides of one triangle congruent to three sides of another triangle. So the side-side-side postulate says that those two triangles are congruent. So we're looking at answer choice C for number 15. Okay, number 16, supply the missing reasons to complete the proof. It's given that angle Q and angle T are congruent, and that segment QR is congruent to segment TR. Okay, and notice that as we follow the proof, we're showing that, angle PRQ and angle SRT are congruent. Okay, we know that that's true by the vertical angle theorem. So now we're stating that triangle PRQ and SRT are congruent. And what is that says that? If we look here, we've got two pairs of corresponding angles and an included side for both triangles congruent. So that's angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. Says that those two triangles are congruent. Angle, side, angle. Okay, and now, since we know that the whole figures are congruent, then we know that corresponding parts are congruent. So we can say that PR and SR are congruent because corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. All right, so that's answer choice D. And then looking at 17, decide which method can be used to prove the triangles are congruent. The most apparent one would be the HL theorem. Okay, because we have two right triangles. The hypotenuse is shared by both triangles, so we have the hypotenuse of both triangles congruent and one pair of legs congruent. But also, if you notice, you've got right angles here, so these two sides are parallel, and these two sides are parallel because of our perpendiculars. So we could say that this angle here is congruent to this angle here, and this angle here is congruent to this angle here. Remember, we said that the hypotenuses are congruent to each other, so by angle, side, angle, we could also say that these triangles are congruent.